Wet Up would prevail in their opening fixture, but not before a scare. The Saggy Greens hammering them to all parts of the arena to post a very competitive total. But it would prove no match for Michael Johnson, who powered his side home within 10 deliveries to earn a bonus point and get the pre-tournament favourites off to the perfect start. It was a very different story for last year's grand finalist Nice Gary, humbled by tournament debutants 2 inches short of a length, which means a defeat in this blockbuster will see them staring down the barrel of an early exit. Welcome to the WCG for Match 5 of the 2019 Australia ADT20 BIG BASH, which sees the tournament host Wet Up taking on Nice Gary in a replay of the 2017 Grand Final. Wet Up have won the toss and they've elected to bat first. So it'll be Gavin Merrifield who's going to get this innings underway here for Wet Up. Was hit for 20 off his solitary over in the opening match, which was his only involvement. Can he rectify that with the blade? The first ball of match 5, it'll be Pat McGregor in around the wicket here to Gavin Merrifield. In now to full delivery, and it's well fielded by George Paneros there at cover. That's a brilliant start there from Nice Gary's skipper. It was a full toss, but Paneros was aware in the field from ball 1. McGregor into Merrifield once again around the wicket. And now it's a good length delivery. Oh, but this one gets past George Paneros. It's brilliantly played on the offside there, on the up here from Merrifield. It's a beautiful cover drive, and this time Paneros can't stop it. Mixed start here for McGregor. So he'll come in once again to Merrifield. It's a full delivery, and it's played on the offside. Oh, and it's hit something there which has prevented it from going to the boundary. That's just the luck that Nice Gary need in this fixture. A reminder that a defeat in this one will see the 2017 champion standing on the brink of elimination, as McGregor is into Merrifield once again. It's a back of a length delivery. He only manages to hit that back to McGregor for no run. So a decent start once again with the ball here for Nice Gary. As McGregor is in again to Merrifield, and it's a full toss, and Merrifield hammers this down the ground for 4. Well, just as we were singing their praises, that's a loose one. No wicket for 8 into the second over. So Luke Hardy in now over the wicket. And it's a full delivery, and Gavin Merrifield has a wild swing at it and can't make contact. So that's a decent start for Hardy. Dot ball. A good start there for the debutant. So he'll come into Merrifield for the second ball of his over. And now it's a full delivery, and it's well fielded by Paneros. Oh no, it's not fielded by Paneros. It was initially well fielded by Paneros, but he's pushed this into the boundary after his initial stop. Yeah, he's tried to regather. That's 4 runs. Unfortunate there for Hardy, who started this over well. So he'll continue to Merrifield. It's a short delivery. Merrifield goes bang on the leg side. That flashes past McGregor there at mid-wicket. Merrifield has raced to 16. Another good start with the bat for Wet Up. As Luke Hardy will bowl again to Merrifield now. It's a full toss. Oh, and he's misfielded. And this trickles into the rope for another boundary. Merrifield has moved along to 20. The alarm bells are starting to ring for Nice Gary. No wicket for 20. As Luke Hardy will come in for the final ball of his over. In now it's a short delivery. Oh, but Merrifield's hit this over the fence. And he's got to go. And that's Luke Hardy's first wicket at the WCG. And it was a much needed one. So it'll be Matt White, the Wet Up skipper, to walk out at number 2 for his side. Did not feature with the bat in the opening match. Walks out to the crease with his side in a decent position as we enter the third over. So it'll be Pat McGregor to bowl his second over into White for his first delivery. In now, it's a good length delivery, and White has a wild swing outside the off stump. No siders for White. He's going to take this on from ball 1. McGregor to continue to White around the wicket. In now, it's a full toss, and White gets an inside edge onto his leg, and he'll move through for a single. So the Wet Up skipper is off and racing for the tournament. Though it was a full toss, he probably wanted to get that away to the boundary, but he's off the mark nonetheless. Side of 1 for 21 into the third over. It's a decent position for White to push on here from. As McGregor is in again to White around the wicket, and White has got this away to the boundary. This one's hit into the ground and loops over McGregor's head. It's 1 for 25. McGregor McGregor to continue to White around the wicket. In now, it's a good length delivery, and White gets a thick outside edge onto the fence, and he's going to take a single. Oh, and he had to hurry there. Paneros was sharp there at cover. Oh, and a direct hit, and he was gone. A reprieve there for White. Final ball of the third over. As McGregor will come into White again, and it's been called a no ball. Oh, and he's been kicked out in frustration, and that's gone away to the boundary. Yeah, it's a clear no ball there from McGregor, and he has had an absolute brain fade. Went up 1 for 31. Now we have our first free hit of the tournament. Can only be dismissed over the fence or run out for this delivery, as Pat McGregor will come in again here to Matt White around the wicket. In now, and he follows him well as White backs away. And that's a dot ball to end the over. So it's skipper v skipper for the final over of the innings. As Paneros is into White now, it's a full delivery, but this one slides down the leg side, and it's called a wide. Yeah, Paneros looks in a bit of discomfort here. Yeah, he's hobbling back to his mark here. He does not look well at all. So this is not good signs for Nice Gary, as he'll come in again over the wicket here to White. In now, and it's another full delivery and another wide as he clutches his groin again. So it's all going wrong here for Nice Gary. And reminder that this is a match they pretty much have to win to save their series. So these are not good signs at all, as Paneros will come in again to White. Oh, and that's a good delivery as it hits White on the thigh, and it's a precious dot ball. So you just wonder how Paneros is going to go with the bat with this injury. He's still got 4 balls to get through here as he bowls again to White, and this is beautifully played through the covers on the offside. McGregor can't stop this one. White moves to 14. Went up 1 for 37 in the final over, as Paneros is in again to White, and it's cut away on the offside, and Paneros can't get down to stop it, and that's another boundary there for White. Went up and moved to 1 for 41. Nice Gary have their work cut out for him now, as Paneros will come in again to White, and this one's blasted on the leg side for 6 through mid-wicket. White is climbing into his opposition skipper here. He moves to 24. So could Wet Up crack 50 here? This is the last ball of the innings. Paneros is into White, it's a full toss, and White hammers that down the ground for 4. Wet Up finish on 1 for 51. Nice Gary are in big trouble. So Wet Up become the first team to crack the 50 mark since season 1, as they finish at 1 for 51 after their 20 deliveries. Matt White finishing 28 not out off 10 deliveries. Gavin Merrifield made 20 off 10 deliveries. And Nice Gary have to produce a record run chase if they're to keep their tournament alive. So it's going to be Pat McGregor who's going to get this mammoth run chase underway. Has had a torrid time of it with the bat this season, and he needs to turn that around right now. So it's going to be Matt White who will bowl the first over of the innings. In now over the wicket to Pat McGregor. It's a short delivery, and Pat McGregor cuts this away to the boundary, first ball. Well, that's a brilliant start there from the big man. Nice Gary going to need plenty more of that. That's a good way to begin. It's a great start there for McGregor. Matt White will come in for the second ball of the over. Oh, but the joy is short-lived as White rips the Yorker straight through McGregor. And McGregor is gone cheaply once again. Nice Gary a 1 for 4. So it'll be Luke Hardy to bat at 2 for Nice Gary. His side have an absolute mountain to climb, still requiring 48 for victory. Can he pull something special off here? So it'll be Matt White steaming into Luke Hardy for his first delivery. In now, oh, that's another Yorker, which must have just missed the off stump. Well, White is on fire in the opening over, and that cannot have been far away. It's a baptism of fire here in the opening over for the debutant, as White will continue to him now, and he's managed to lay bat on ball here as he keeps that one out, but can't beat Merrifield there at mid-wicket. Well, Nice Gary, the 2017 champions and last year's grand finalists, are on the ropes here, as White is in for the final ball of his over, and that must have missed by a whisker once again, but Hardy survives. He'll be Gavin Merrifield to bowl the second over of the innings. In now to Luke Hardy. It's a back of a length delivery, and Hardy gets an edge through to the keeper, and that's the second wicket down for Nice Gary. They are on the brink here, 2 for 4. The Wet Up are on track for another bonus point here, as George Paneros, the injured skipper, walks to the crease, the last man in for his side. And if ever they needed a captain's knock, it is right now. So it'll be Gavin Merrifield into Paneros for his first delivery. In now to full toss, and Merrifield fields off his own bowling. Well, Paneros has taken guard a long way down the crease here. Not sure what the thought process is, but he's going to have to pull out a miracle for his side, as Merrifield will continue again over the wicket. In now to short delivery, and Paneros goes bang on the leg side for 4. Well, that's a good start there from the skipper. He needs a lot more of that. Merrifield to continue to Paneros in the second over. In now, and that's a wild delivery which slides down the leg side. And that'll be called a wide. Nice Gary 2 for 9 into the second over. They require a further 43 runs off 12 deliveries as their tournament hangs on life support. As Merrifield will continue to Paneros over the wicket. In now to full delivery onto Paneros' pads, and Paneros has whipped this away through mid-wicket for 4. Wet Up's chance for another bonus point slips by. 2 for 13 into the third over, as it'll be Michael Johnson to bowl now to George Paneros, and Paneros has whacked Michael Johnson in the head here, and there's some concern for his health, as you would imagine. To add insult to injury, that's also run along to the boundary, as Johnson is poleaxed. Well, Johnson is okay to continue, as he'll continue again to Paneros. It's a short delivery. Paneros hammers this down the ground for 4. Is there life in Nice Gary yet? They 31 off 8 deliveries. Paneros has moved along to 16, as Johnson will come in over the wicket again as he follows Paneros, and that's a good bouncer. Paneros is protesting. He thinks this should be a wide, but he's backed away and it's gone inside him. So it's 31 off 7 deliveries for Paneros to save his side, as Johnson is in again to him now, and this one's over the fence. The match is over, and with that, so too appears Nice Gary's tournament, as they've been hammered again. So Wet Up have cruised through to the semi-finals and have justified their favourites tag after yet another dominant win, this time against the powerhouse of Nice Gary, whose tournament appears to be over after suffering a massive 30-run loss. If 2 inches short of a length are victorious against the saggy Greens, then Nice Gary are out of the tournament at the group stage for the very first time.